everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jones. I am a former paparazzi consultant. Now I just speak out against multi-level marketing. And today we are going to watch an opportunity call from a former paparazzi leader, Danielle Baker. She has now launched on over to another party. She's gone to the Fizz party. So she's no longer with the paparazzi party in a box. No, now she's with the crock pot party of Fizz. So she's doing an opportunity live, affluence marketing style, while she's at retreat or an earned vacation at the Sandals Resort in Puerto Vallarta. So now she's doing an opportunity live. We are going to watch this opportunity live and read the comments, and I'm going to comment. But this is very interesting. So a little while ago, Danielle Baker posted on her Facebook page that she has integrity and she left her former company with no negativity, no bashing, no bad mouthing at all. That's about to change. So strap in, people. Here we go.
Startup costs. So good question. So there are 3 kits. I only talk about 2 of them because our lowest kit only has a sample pack to Fizz just to show people what the business is about. So you really don't have anything to start with. Our $5.99. Yes, it's here. Hold on just a second with comments. Jace, here, you can monitor comments. That's going to be helpful. Hold on. Jason didn't want a job, but he just got one. And I have my link pinned, you guys. So they're putting beach and then asking their comments. Would it be helpful for me to put it in loyal shops? Okay, hang on. Let me open the comments there, guys. So our $5.99 kit, you guys, has 40 OG bombs.
40 OG bombs and a bunch of other stuff. But I'm noticing that people that are asking her questions. We have Amy McMullen. And I'm curious if Amy McMullen is with paparazzi. Don't know. We'll look later. Jamie Lancaster. Gloria Boyce. She, I believe, used to be a paparazzi consultant. Now she's a bomb party consultant. But let's keep watching.
Necklaces and 5 earrings. And that's the one that I started with. And I sold out the whole kit my first live. The majority of my team that started with the same kit sold out. The next one down from that one is 366. And that one includes 30 bombs, 1 necklace, and 1 earring. Okay.
So there's a $600 kit and a $300 and something kit. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to go to the bomb party images that I found. So they have a bunch of different kits. Yay. So if you get a $99 kit, here's the launch pack. So let's go to this. So this is bomb party. This is bomb party. So option 1, $99. They don't even mention it here. But booster launch pack. This was an old promotion they had. So $600 plus a boost. You spend $768. The retail value is $1995.50. You can earn a whole whopping $629. So you don't even earn your money back. Okay, and then the $959 kit, or the, whatever this is, $935.50. Wow, you make a whole $20 on that one. And then we have a $1,103 investment. That gets you $1,290. So again, the more you spend, the more you can earn. Ooh, ooh, ah. I don't believe it. I find it hard to believe, but let's keep going. All right.
So both of those I definitely can be sold out your first live. Hold on, let me clear these comments.
How many of you bomb party consultants sold out in your first
yes,
live?
this trip is 100% paid for. The top 100 consultants in the company earned it. It has nothing to do with rank. It was a point system on sales and recruiting and things like that.
Sales and recruiting. So she's going to let a little truth bomb happen in a little bit. So just pay attention to that. This is based on sales and recruiting. She went on a recruiting spree. She recruited a lot of other paparazzi consultants over to the business with Bomb Party. But it also has to do with sales. Or is that purchases? Pay
So
attention.
it's not like for the top leaders of the company. It's anybody. Let's see what the next question is. Bingo, fun. So Jamie, hopefully I answered your question. Put in the word beach, you guys, if you are asking a question, so I can put you in the drawing. When does so we have a 90-day fast start program here, you guys, and it's 90 days plus the month that you join. So for instance, if you join the 15th of April, as an example, you'll have 90 days plus the 15 days of April. If you join May 1st, you'll have 90 days plus the whole month of May.
So she's already talking about, don't join now. Join May 1st. That's when you get the most bang for your buck with the 90-day start plan. So she's explaining that.
So the closer to the beginning of the month, the better, because you're going to have extra time. So Tiara, you answered beach. What's your question about business?
She asked you how your vacation is.
No, about business.
It has to be about business. This is an OG call. You have to ask about the business. You have to ask about the opportunity.
Keep the questions coming. No, that was the last question. It'll keep coming. All right, so if you ask a question, come on and comment beach and ask a question. One thing I can tell you, the biggest things that I've seen that I love so much here is the comp plan, you guys, is very easy to understand. It's very easy for me to teach.
It's easy to understand and easy for her to teach. Okay, there's an entire subreddit on this compensation plan, you guys, and there's still people that are like, I don't get it.
50% of my own volume goes towards my own rank instead of just pushing downline volume only. I get up to 10% cash back on my bonus just from my own volume, which is nice.
So she gets 10% cash back on her own volume. That is something Geraldine Feisty Souza took advantage of when she was a paparazzi consultant. It was called the show rebate bonus. If you bought over $1,000 in product, you got 10% cash back. Apparently, you don't have to do that with Bomb Party. Good for that, but okay. Hi, Ellie.
So, hello, Debbie. How are you, love? So how do you rank? So the first 3 ranks with Bomb Party you can do without a team completely.
So the first ranks are without a team. You don't have to recruit to rank. You just have to buy.
Just volume based, and you can bring all of it yourself. The 4th rank, you can bring up to 50% yourself, and the other 50% comes as a spread from your team. So, and they're different, obviously different tiers.
So she's in a noisy area at the resort, and I just look at her skin and I think, good God, girl, you are dehydrated. Stop drinking alcohol and start drinking some water. Your lips, they're shrinking up.
Sorry.
That's just me.
Pick a really quiet place. This is where we ended up. Let me show you guys.
Here's the affluence marketing part. Look, there's the infinity pool.
We're here on this top area trying to sit in a corner, but there's really no quiet place. So
there's a quiet place. It's called your room.
So comment beach and ask your business question.
All right, so the next question is by Amy McMullen. So if I buy the $599 kit, how much will I make if I were to sell this full time? Is it profitable with no team? She just answered that.
I'm going to pin that, Debbie.
And Ann Thibodeau is asking as well.
So when you buy the $599 kit, how much approximately will you make? So we have different collections. I can tell you, and a lot of my team are on here as well. There are many of them that are making profit for the first time in their direct sales careers, and
that's a shade at paparazzi right there. So a lot of people who are here on this live, who are part of my team, for the first time ever, they are making a profit in their direct sales. For the first time ever. Because there's a little shade at the truth. Guess what? You don't make profit with paparazzi. I'm hearing this and I'm waving the red flag with the coffee in the background, but I still call BS on this because one, Bomb Party doesn't have an income disclosure statement to prove these claims, and she doesn't have an income disclosure statement tagged in this live opportunity. So there's that.
numerous of them that have never ever received a commission check, that have zero team and are receiving commission checks on their own. So it's 100% profitable. You know,
Nothing. Okay, that is a lie. Nothing is 100% profitable. Nothing. Nothing is guaranteed in direct sales marketing. Nothing is guaranteed in network marketing, multi-level marketing, okay? So I call that bluff. I call that lie. Nothing is 100% profitable. Nothing, okay? Especially when it comes to direct sales.
we don't sell very inexpensive jewelry, so of course you make commissions. It's amazing here, you guys.
We don't sell paparazzi inexpensive, cheap Chinese crap. We sell overpriced, cheap Chinese crap. Just my opinion.
You make commissions on different collections, okay? But it's anywhere between 25 and 37.5% commission, plus you get an additional 5%, 8%, or 10% cash back on your commission checks. So that really, really helps.
Yeah, get some chapstick or some water.
Supplies, I mean, really all I buy as far as supplies are mailing envelopes and little boxes for the rings, because everything else is in a rock.
So she buys shipping envelopes and little boxes for the rings. All right, so let's go look, because she's talked about how much she likes Temu. So let's look up ring boxes. So there's 24-piece set. There's 12-piece. Let's look ring boxes in bulk. Okay, so 24-piece. So that's like 12. 40 pieces. Those ones are actually cute. They're transparent and they look nice. So she buys ring boxes. All right. There's 20, 40, 60. This one would be the one I would personally probably purchase if I was doing bomb party, you know, because you can buy 20 pieces, 20, 40, 60. Alrighty, great. It's still an expense that you have to take out of your own pocket if you're going to be a bomb party rep. And then, of course, does Bomb Party in the back office sell cute little Bomb Party envelopes? I don't know. But if they do, I guarantee you they are incredibly overpriced.
Or in a rock, in a box. Jesus. Hi, I'm at the beach. Everything else is, yeah, you just keep feeding me the questions. Everything else is in a box. So mailing envelopes, pretty much, and little boxes are what I spend money on. As far as, you know, there's a fee for our website, but it's worth every dime, because you will get so much time back. So one thing I can tell you, where I came from to where I am now, such different business models, to where one, it was very, very, very hard to work. Like it.
Here's where she starts throwing shade at paparazzi. Let's just listen and enjoy.
It took so much time just to work it. And I didn't really have any time with my family, and I had tons and tons and tons of product, where here I don't. Here I have a rolling cart. I could take one rolling cart to an event, and my jar of water. That's it.
So is there a certain amount of PV or sales that you must have each month to remain active?
Monthly, no. In order to remain a consultant, it's 700 PV over 6 months, rolling 6 months.
So Amy McMullen just said, I used to work where you did. Was exhausting. So even other former paparazzi consultants who switched cults to the Bomb Party cult, they're now throwing shade in her live at paparazzi as well. Okay.
That's easy to do.
Hello, how are you? Hello. How are you? Great.
It was exhausting, yeah. I even had a full-time assistant. It was exhausting, you guys. So, you know, the training here is incredible. There's an ungodly amount of training to where I don't have to go create YouTube channels and all that, because Bomb Party does that. And the beautiful thing is I can mentor and lead my team, which is what I really love to do. That's my happy place. Jason punched me in the lip. Do you see how? Oh, I miss you back, Teresa.
Okay, let's get on
What's the
with
next
it.
question, baby?
How do you manage that you always have enough inventory?
Without an overabundance. So, you guys, we don't teach buying and buying and buying here. I never did with the last company with my team either. So
I call bullshit. We don't teach buying, buying, buying. I didn't teach that with my last company. I've received stories from people who were challenged not only to recruit, but to buy from their elite leader. So again, she's not being fully honest in my humble opinion, and I don't want to, you know, shit on it, but someone who claims they have integrity, I've got screenshots where you're contradicting yourself here, okay?
what's different here is you don't have daily releases. So you have a sound mind and logic when you're going into order where you can look at your inventory, and what we're doing now is I say forecast 10 days out. So if you look at your inventory and say, do I have enough at the sales I'm doing now and the volume?
I love that. So she's like, you don't have to go in every day and buy inventory. You can actually have a sound mind and use logic to buy your inventory with Bomb Party. That is something that is a little opposite of what paparazzi does. So I appreciate this shade throwing at paparazzi's direction because, yeah, paparazzi thrives on the fear of missing out. They thrive on people getting those hot new releases every day at 12 noon, and they thrive on people buying way more than they will ever realistically sell. So with that, I kind of like that, but it's still a multi-level marketing company.
Volume I'm doing now with a little bit of growth, do I have enough for 10 days? If the answer is no, then you go in and order the pieces that you're slow or missing. We have a birthday collection and we have an exclusive collection that come out each month. If they fear that they're going to sell out, they'll cap them for the first couple hours, which is really nice, so everyone gets some.
Which is really nice. Paparazzi would never cap anything for anybody. And here's the other thing. Paparazzi could easily do that and cap it so everyone gets 10 of each item. But instead, it used to be 100. Now it's 50. I would love to see paparazzi cap things at 25 or 15. So everyone gets a bite at the apple. But, yeah.
Okay? But there's not daily releases. So you go in with, you don't have to walk in every day with stress of fear of missing out and, oh my God, I got to go get all the things. Mm-hmm. You're buying logically. So I love that part. It doesn't, with panic, you don't go into debt because you know what you have to spend to reinvest, and I teach you that as your leader.
Which is good.
As far as, you don't have to have an overabundance, and I honestly don't recommend it because like our OG line, our originals, and our sterling line, even though they're originals and sterlings and they're a collection that's always here, new styles come out every month. So you don't want to go buy an ungodly amount, guys, because then you're having the old styles, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and you don't want to have those
how much
old
to start?
styles
So I did
that
cover
you're
that
sitting
at the
on.
beginning, but we have two kits. We have our $5.99 kit, which is what I started with. That's 40 bombs, 5 necklaces, 5 earrings. And then our $366 kit that has 30 bombs, which are all originals, 1 necklace and 1 earring. And then I went in because I had an initial investment amount that I was willing to spend to start. So I actually went in and ordered like 2 sterling necklaces, 2 sterling earrings, a 5-pack of kids bombs because I wanted just a little bit.
Remember what I said at the beginning of this when we first started this. She earned this trip through her personal volume and sales. She's now explaining how she used money to buy inventory to get this trip. That's what I think this is saying. So she bought her way to Puerto Vallarta by buying a bunch of inventory when she first signed up. That's what I'm hearing here. That is my opinion, and that is what I am hearing here.
Of each thing. Oh yes, you definitely. I don't think, I mean, May collection, they capped for the first 2 hours, May birthday. And then when we went back in, it went super fast. And that was the first time in 8 years that they've sold out a collection that fast.
Gee, I wonder why. All of a sudden, collections are starting to sell out. Because Bomb Party is on a recruiting frenzy right now. And it's because Bomb Party is now oversaturating their market. Yeah. With paparazzi consultants. Paparazzi is losing more and more consultants to Bomb Party every single day. And now that they've gotten another lovely, and I mean this honestly, another lovely Latina to join Bomb Party from Paparazzi, I'm guaranteeing you that lovely lady is going to be recruiting a bunch of former paparazzi consultants who are of the Latin speaking group to join Bomb Party. So she's talking a good game here. I don't see it panning out in the foreseeable future. Paparazzi used to have plenty of inventory for everybody, but then the market started to get oversaturated. Just like Bomb Party, back in 2021, they had 1,000 something consultants. Now they're over 9,000. Pretty soon they're going to be over 10. Bomb Party is now growing like LuLaRoe with the number of consultants. But the other thing is Bomb Party does not have an income disclosure statement. It's not fully transparent. And I feel like this opportunity call is trying to be transparent, but it's not.
So it's not like things are flying out of your cart every time you go to buy. And when you're replenishing your stuff, you guys, you're not racing a clock against anyone. You're going monthly throughout the month as you need and buying. So no panic. They don't use a panic model here.
Shaming paparazzi again. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you can always get more. It's completely up to you. You're independent business people. I just teach you. I just mentor you.
And again, Danielle Baker, let's get that correct. They are not independent business people. They are 1099 employees of Bomb Party, just like you guys were all 1099 employees of Paparazzi. That's the difference. You're not an independent business owner. You are a contracted employee of Bomb Party, okay? Let's get that fact straight.
Bye, Gloria, honey. Have fun, sweetheart. Yeah, it's been a really nice trip here. It's been very different, different atmosphere. Not like little groups of people, and you don't fit in this group, and you don't fit in this group. It's been really nice. Kind of like we're all just one here, which is really, really sweet.
Culty.
We have the two founders, Lillian and Isabella, you guys, and then we also have a CEO.
So the founders are there, and we're not all cliquey like in Paparazzi. Not yet. Don't worry. That's coming in the future. I guarantee you that. Okay, so we're all family right now. Yeah, okay.
We would relax. We are very relaxed. So commissions, Troy, you have commissions from your jewelry sales, which are anywhere between 25% to 37.5%, depending on your collection. And then you also have sales bonuses, which are 5%, 8%, or 10% off of your own volume. So not your team's volume, your volume. Okay, so I probably bring in a couple grand a month just off of my sales bonus.
How nice.
I don't miss
to have such a huge following.
And I like having time with my family now.
You buy the next birthday collection the first week of the month.
Oh, that's one great thing too, you guys. So say birthday collection, like right now, the next one that's coming out on pre-order is September, okay? So months in advance is when they order, right? So they'll put out a note to the whole company saying it's time to pre-order September birthday. You can actually go in and pre-order whatever amount you want, and they don't charge you until, I think, August. And then when they release September birthday to the whole company, you've already pre-ordered, so they ship your pre-orders the day that the release happens, and you're guaranteed whatever you pre-ordered, and you can go on and order more if you want. So the pre-orders are beautiful because you're always guaranteed to get them.
So instead of Fashion Fix, you can pre-order the birthday collection.
Month, and exclusive is the fourth Monday of each month.
And they have release
dates. I feel like this model here gives everyone a chance to win. Whether you're a small seller or a large-scale seller, I think everyone has a chance to win here. And it's not, if they fear that something's going to sell out, they'll cap it so that everyone has a chance. And one thing is you don't sell to other consultants at retail. So like those of you that are with other companies where people sell, say you miss something and you have to go on someone else's live and buy it at retail, you don't do that here.
Again, she's throwing shade at Paparazzi. I'm glad she's calling out Taylor Kirby, Erica Cole, Heidi Bound, Andrea Hutchinson. Let's see, who else sells to their downline? Oh yeah, all the elites. JJ, Bling In with Alex, all of those guys, all of those ladies and gents, they sell to their downline at full price. They go in through the fear of missing out and snag up all those hot pieces, and then they go live and they take their pre-orders and they sell them to their downline in bulk. So I'm glad she's throwing shade at her former, work colleagues. I mean, you're not business owners, you're work colleagues, right?
If I have something and say you're on my team or you're not on my team and I have bracelet stacks and you didn't get any and you really want some, I can actually transfer them at cost in the back office. Thank you, Teresa. I can transfer them at cost in the back office, rep to rep, and then they transfer straight to your inventory and I ship them to you. So that's nice too, is you're not making profit off of the other reps. If a rep orders from you, it's usually one piece for personal use. Is the bonus commission earned monthly? Yes, it is. And
I love how people
the
are
volume is 2,000
kissing her
volume.
ass right
It's
here.
$1 per one volume, you guys. But 2,000 volume is 5% cash back on your bonus, on your own volume, not your team's volume. Okay, this is you. 5,000 volume, you get 8% back, and anything over 7,000 volume, you get 10% back.
So if you spend $7,000, you get $700 back on your personal volume. What a deal.
Thank you, Nadine. What is the rep cost? So it depends, Troy, on the collection. I didn't pull up my graphic, but every single collection is different. But your average percentage is going to be 25 to 37.5% discount when you're buying, just depending on what collection.
Okay, Roxanne is commenting right now, and I just want to read this comment. If I had the money, I might just try this, but I'm kind of gun shy and broke because of paparazzi. I ended up with so much jewelry that I just end up donating, and I quit right after convention because of the way I was treated at convention. I would love to hear her story. How were you treated at convention, Roxanne? I would love to know what happened, who mistreated you, and leaving paparazzi is great. If you have another job, just put your focus on the other job. If you want to do a side hustle, okay. Do something that actually pays you a wage, like Uber, DoorDash, or something like that. Joining a multi-level marketing company, you lose money 9 times out of 10. The FTC has proven in case study after case study that 99.56% of the people who join a multi-level marketing company lose money. Bomb Party is no different. They are a multi-level marketing company. Okay? So I'm hoping that you, one, learned your lesson, Roxanne, and you don't join another MLM. Okay? That's my hope and my prayer for you.
So you guys, if you ask a question, comment the word beach so that we can track your questions and give you put you in a drawing. So you don't just earn volume on your teams, or you don't just earn bank. Buy back office credit or push buying, incentives or recruiting incentives here. So it's not go buy. We need, all these people to go buy or get active. You don't do that with our comp plan here.
Again, throwing shade at paparazzi right there.
Absolutely.
We don't need people
Every
to be
single person that's on
active
this
to get
trip,
our compensation.
And we just talked to one girl, you guys. Here she comes, actually. I'm gonna ask her this question. So she when I joined and I was top recruiter that month, she was right below me. Hey Kelsey, can I ask you one question? I'm live. So someone just asked me, is it possible to make enough income to do this full time?
Yes, 110%.
So with sales or without a team, huh?
Yes, with just sales and without a team.
So she's a top seller, you guys. And you've been here how long?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. And never with direct sales.
Never with direct sales. You can do it too.
So, see?
110%. Again, she's making guarantees. She probably has an extensive following. She probably has a huge following on TikTok. So I'm curious about that. So Kelsey Bomb Party. So I'm going to look it up. Kelsey Bomb Party. And let's see if we can find someone named Kelsey who's in Bomb Party that's doing 110%. She's probably still in Puerto Vallarta, so we'll look later. But I'm pretty sure you can't make that claim, okay? You just can't.
Told you. Thank you.
FTC violations all over the place.
How is the PV? So personal volume is 1 point, personal volume for $1 spent. So Jean, the trip was on a point system. So you got certain points, like if you maintained a rank, if you made a rank, you got certain points for your volume, you got certain points for sales. So it was all put together. Okay. Hey, Susan, your new sponsor. Oh, did you join? Did you join right now? If you join while I'm live, let me know that you joined. But I can't wait to have you guys.
Susan, why did you do that?
It is such an amazing, amazing team. Very loving environment. If you want a community of
Susan,
people that will rally, you join.
I'm just breaks my heart, to be honest, okay? That Susan just joined Bomb Party. And here's the reason why. She was a paparazzi consultant, okay? I have emails from her when she was a paparazzi consultant, okay? So, Susan, you know, I'm just going to say it breaks my heart. But I am going to say this too. Lessons are learned and lessons are repeated until they are learned. Okay? My hope and my prayer for you is that you don't lose money. One. My hope and my prayer for you is that you don't put yourself into a situation where you're in debt and where you buy more inventory than you know what to do with. That's my hope and my prayer for you, Susan Thomas. We're all adults and we can all make our own decisions. That just breaks my heart, to be honest. She joined the other day. She joined Danielle Baker. She used to be on Heidi Bound's team with Paparazzi. Well, now she's just jumped from Paparazzi over to Danielle Baker.
The other day, well, we've been in damn Mexico. I don't even know what my name is. She's like, yeah, I joined your team a couple days ago. I've not logged into my back office, Susan. I am so sorry. It's his fault.
It's
his
fault.
fault.
100%.
And Jared Miner is like, yeah, we have an amazing team.
I'll go back, honey, and get you plugged in everywhere. I've seen her. I haven't talked to her. She seems a little shy, or I don't know her. I've just really talked to people that are like really, really coming up and real friendly and stuff, but I've seen her.
Here's another comment that's throwing shade at paparazzi. Sandra McCammon Morris, who was with paparazzi, says, I didn't have a lot of followers either. I joined because it wasn't working anymore with the old company. The old company being Paparazzi Jewelry and Accessories. I've been here since October, and I will tell you the atmosphere is so much better here. Stress-free. I was only going live on Facebook, and I was not going to do TikTok. But there are tons of customers on TikTok that are looking for Bomb Party. Yes, because Bomb Party has invaded TikTok. I'm doing so much better on TikTok, and it's actually a lot more engaging and fun. It works. Trust me, I started with barely any followers on Facebook. And then Sheila says, this is an incredible team. Susan says, we've chatted before. I met you and Kate Driscoll. Beach, we can sell another item on. Can we sell other items on Facebook? Here's a question.
I just didn't know that you joined.
You can sell other items. You just can't sell paparazzi jewelry.
Like right away.
Or any other jewelry.
You can sell other items, and you can even sell them on the same business page. It just cannot be other jewelry. And you don't do like dual lives. So, for instance, if you're selling clothing, you don't do clothing and Bomb Party in one live. But you can do like a live. Have we met anyone named Kate Driscoll?
I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, me too. We've met a lot of people. But guys, like, it's very scary because I'm the new person. I have no idea who anyone is. Like, I'm the newest person here. They're all shocked that we're here as short of time that we've been here.
Why are they shocked? You jumped one MLM and went to another. And you had a following there.
But yeah, you can sell other items, and that's one thing that was a deciding factor for me when I was researching. Is I have multiple businesses. I needed to be able to speak. Oh yeah, she's Kate. She's the one with. Let me see her. Yes, she's got like purple hair now. I think. Wait. That's not her.
I don't know. That's right.
Does it say? Go in. Well, you're not in that group, so you can't. But there's a Bomb Party group for this. She's from Long Island. Is that girl from Long Island?
She was also on Heidi Bound's
I think it's the
team.
one with the gray hair that I've been talking to all the time.
She made it to Life of the Party Bronze at one point.
You want to join? It is so fun. The biggest thing, and the biggest question I get, you guys, is it better than this company or is it better? I will never answer that question because
You literally
guys, it's like
just
speaking
did. Is it better than this company? I will never answer that question. But you literally just threw shade at them like not even 10 minutes ago in this live. So again, you're covering your ass right now, but you literally just threw shade at paparazzi. You may not have said paparazzi directly, but everybody who watches my channel and everybody knows that you jumped ship from paparazzi. And there's even people who are former paparazzi consultants in your life saying, yeah, I left the former company too because they sucked. I mean, they didn't actually say that. I'm reading the comments as they come up. But yeah, you are so full of shit.
apple and a watermelon and saying they're both fruit and they're both green, so they're the same. You know, whether it's this jewelry company or another one, they're not the same company, they're not the same comp plan, they're not the same product, they're not the same quality. So you can't compare the two. But I can tell you with any company that you've ever been with, just because you've gone through something really hard or challenging or you kind of have stress or bad experiences with one company, please don't let that follow you to the next because they're not all the same. I'm a very wise businesswoman and I never would have made a move if it wasn't going to be beneficial. And I'm just going to shoot straight. And this company does not allow you to go brag about income and make income disclosures, okay? So you won't see me throwing around money and this much sales and, oh, it's payday and here's my commissions, but I can tell you this.
Again, lies, lies, lies. She posts on her bomb party page, my team did this much in sales. This is how much we've sold. You may not be throwing out how much your commission check is because it's an FTC violation, but you're constantly bragging about how much your team has sold. Yeah. And, you know, we know that you're a top recruiter with the company. And the only reason you can't make income claims is because your own company doesn't have an income disclosure statement.
My commission amount was exactly the same last month as it was 2.5 years into my last company at A-Lister.
All right, so let's go to paparazzi here. Okay, so let's go to paparazzi jewelry and accessories. All right, so she's claiming that as an A-lister. So let's go into the paparazzi jewelry and accessories income disclosure statement. Here's the A-lister right here. So lowest monthly bonus was $8,617.48. Average monthly bonus is approximately $17,000. The highest monthly bonus is $54,000. So let's split the difference between the two. Approximately maybe if, I mean, these are based on, 2021 numbers. Maybe she's making 15 grand a month because I'm going, between the lowest and the average. That's still a lot of money. Okay. But she's a very smart businesswoman.
It's got to be the Kate has got to be the
She's still fixated on who is
I'm
Kate.
pretty sure it's the lady we've been talking to. She's got like purple in her hair.
And then we have somebody saying, check out
Dominican
Affirm
is the
or
next vacation,
Klarna
the top
so you can
150
get
to
your
go to that
kit.
one. I'm freaking watching my points daily. You guys, seriously.
What was your biggest challenge with switching companies? Asking Sherry Rinney. So Sherry's asking, what was the biggest challenge with switching companies? I'm wondering if this Sherry lady is a paparazzi consultant right now. So let's look and see. I'm just going to type in RIINE. And I'm going to take, because her last name, apparently she's not in Bomb Party or Paparazzi anymore.
And then our convention's in Orlando in July. It's only 2 days, but it's a fairly inexpensive place to travel to.
So our convention's in Orlando, Florida, not Vegas, in July. Florida in July. Thick mish.
Yeah. So yes, I've been talking to her a lot. It's that Kate that we've been talking to that had the coconut. Yeah. I think the biggest challenge switching companies for me was liquidating. And if you need advice on that, just message me.
She was still liquidating up until a couple of weeks ago. She still had a paparazzi premiere site until a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if she's done liquidating, but there were other former paparazzi consultants that joined paparazzi, and they were asking their esteemed leader, Danielle Baker, for advice on how to liquidate their stuff, and they got canceled from both Bomb Party and paparazzi. So if you need help with that, just message her.
You know, I think that sadly, I've seen a lot of people come over with way too much jewelry. Like, never, it's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. People
I thought I had a
inventory
lot.
load with paparazzi all the
I
time.
didn't have a lot compared to a lot of people that have come over. Exactly. We're going to be there in July anyway for the graduation, for Marisol's graduation. But yes, next year. And on these trips, you guys, it's like one welcome party and the rest is just enjoy your vacation. And there's a photographer walking around taking pictures. So we would have time to see the kids and do things like that, which is really nice. Okay, hold on. All right. Are you talking about the turning point, like the final straw of me moving? Was compliance. I couldn't push any of my businesses. I was very, very sick at the end. Sophie, our granddaughter, would show up with a runny nose, and I would end up with pneumonia, and it was like back to back to back to back. And I've never been sick like that, you guys.
Compliance. She couldn't do her other businesses. Her other businesses are pharmacy, Pink Zebra. She has a clothing company. She has so many things going on. And she couldn't do all of them because paparazzi wouldn't let her. And then, yeah, she got COVID several times. And the thing is she kept catching it because Marilyn, Miss Bombshell Marilyn, would keep going to the same events she was going to. And Marilyn's a long hauler and infected her with it.
I have a
Repeatedly.
vaccine injury too, so that was part of it. And it, you know, me not being healthy and responsible for my assistant's family and my family to eat is scary. And she can't help me unless we added her to our LLC as an owner, which I was not going to do. So at that point, I just started praying and searching, and doors were wide open. So the compliance definitely was the final straw. Me being sick and kind of having my back up against a wall. Like, I don't care who you are, you know, and this is me, and I'll freaking take this one. I'll take it all day long. Years.
So Shanae Fulton Ware, current paparazzi consultant, is Jewelry Belle Boutique. Okay, so Shanae Fulton's asking, so what was the turning point for you? Consultant ID 452105, Shanae, is asking that question. Dana Richardson is asking, what is it you earn the first 90 days there? All right, so let's keep going.
I will never leave unless I'm in a body bag. For years, I will never discount my jewelry until your family can't eat. Until your family can't eat and you are sick and the season has changed and you are pushed to where you have to make a decision so your family can eat and you can survive. Then you will do whatever the hell you need to do to move. Okay? If it means feeding your family and someone else's family, you will discount it. If it means feeding your family and being able to move forward successfully and be able to live, trust me, and it has nothing to do with morals and standards. How the heck are you supposed to liquidate from one company without discounting the product when you go live and try to sell it for the retail price, even when you're there and you can't?
Again, I'm never going to talk about my former jewelry company and throw shade at them, but here she is doing it again. She's saying I couldn't even sell it for $5, and she had inventory that she discounted and couldn't even get rid of it when it was discounted. Yeah, she's speaking the truth here. Just like we talk about the manufactured suggested retail price. You can sell Bomb Party stuff for $19.95. It's not worth what the MSRP says it's worth. Just like you can sell paparazzi jewelry and accessories for $5, but it's not even worth the $275 you pay for it in most cases.
I mean, give me a break. Mary, sure, she's so silly. Would I ever go back? No. I would never. And I would never. I mean, I had amazing times when I was there, but I'm very, very, very happy with the company, the product, the comp plan, and the culture where I am. So no, I would not.
Michelle Thompson's asking if she would go back.
I've not been sick since I left. It was stress. I haven't been sick one time since I left. And that truly showed to me the effects.
And here's another one that's really sad. So, will you ever go back? She just said no. Isabella Banks, who is a former paparazzi consultant. She's commenting on this live. I can't even sell for half price. It is so hard. Yes, paparazzi jewelry and accessories, you can't even sell it for half price. You can't even sell it for 60 cents on the dollar in most cases, okay? It's impossible.
Stress on your body. I'm doing great with BB, but my entire team is. Yeah, like here, what's beautiful here is, say I have a collection and I have extra and it won't sell or it's selling slow, I can make my own sales on it. So there's a retail price, but during lives, I can create my own sales for it. So I love that. And I can give away whatever I want, except for jewelry. So they let me run my business, which is nice. You guys, you have to build a following. So you don't just show up and have an instant following. I showed up when I started the last company with 300 friends. You have to build that following. But I can tell you, a majority of my team was not on TikTok. They are now. And they're making more sales there. They're running both platforms. So don't judge your following now, and certainly don't judge your following buying your current product, going to another company, because you're not selling the same thing.
So that is true, and I'm glad she said that. But here's another comment from current paparazzi consultant Shanae. One of the problems I have is inventory and the fact that I have so much of it. Okay? How is it different with your company? Because I was considering switching as well. All right, that seems to be the common theme. Hey, paparazzi, I don't know if you're listening, but if you are, maybe you should do something about this. Because, like I've said, inventory loading, dead money on the wall. People have more inventory than they will ever realistically sell. People who have watched my channel for years have more inventory than they would ever realistically be able to sell, wear, use, give away, gift, whatever. They have way more than they can ever use, okay? And a lot of people fell into the hype that paparazzi has through inventory loading, through the fear of missing out. And it's really sad, Shanae. I'm hoping that you start focusing on selling the inventory you have and do your best to get rid of all of it before you join any other MLM. And I really hope that you learned your lesson into not inventory loading, okay? So then there's Debbie Lehman Harrison. I am in the other business and I can't get anywhere. I've been following you a long time and I've thought about signing up with Bomb Party, but I don't have a lot of followers. Look at this, paparazzi. These are your consultants. This is another one. So Debbie Harrison, or Lehman, okay, doesn't look like she's with she was in the other business. Looks like she has quit as well. So Michelle Thompson's also asking, is there a lot of rules and compliance?
And if your question or your fear is people aren't paying $5, so they're not going to pay $19.95, I beg to differ. Ask my team. Every one of our fear was the same, and they do. They're not. It's not the same.
Yeah, because it's not a stretchy
no,
band
not a
ring.
lot of compliance rules. Like I was asking people while I was here, I was like, how often do people get suspended? And they said they don't. If you get suspended here, it's something major, and they've warned you, and you keep doing it. So it's not like going to log in one day and you can't get in.
And the other reason that is because they're growing so much, so they don't need to suspend you. Just like on the 20th of the month, in 4 days, I guarantee you there's going to be some elites with paparazzi who will be suspended and or canceled the day their paycheck is supposed to come to them for something minorly stupid, like commenting on Danielle Baker's live. Okay? But, don't think that they're not watching.
But like someone just messaged me and said that they were coming over, and she emailed and said she was resigning, and they told her she was not allowed to sell the jewelry. She's no longer a consultant. She's elite. She was elite with me. It's like you can't tell someone that they can't sell the jewelry, but they can save it if they come back in a year. You own that.
Yes, that is truth. Hey, guess what? Paparazzi said the same thing to me, that I was supposed to throw it away, that I could no longer sell their product. Guess what, paparazzi? Fuck you right there. And here's why. I paid for it with my own money. I own it. It's mine. I can do with it what I want. Just like every other paparazzi consultant out there. We paid for it. We own it. We can do with it what we want. And if we want to discount it and sell it for less than $275 just to get rid of it, to get out from underneath all the inventory we loaded up on because of your bullshit practices, that's our right as consumers, because we were consumers of your company. We were the true customers. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, the inventory and the amount of inventory, like it's real. I have people that have come over here that have liquidated 35,000 pieces. So a lot of people are afraid to go through liquidation, so they're just staying and they're buying more and more every day. And it's like, you can only do that revolving circle or put your family in debt for long enough.
Exactly.
My things are skipping here, so I'm not seeing any. Jay. Well, I'm all the way at the bottom, so I can't. I missed a lot of them. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you guys, if you don't have a lot of followers, you have to build that social media.
I'm going to speed it up a little bit more.
You already answered this? Yeah. True meaning of being your own boss. Absolutely.
So here's another comment. Isabella Banks, I only have about 1,000 pieces, but nothing is moving, and I'm doing buy one, get one. Cynthia Letcher, I got canceled. It's been a year. I have a garage full of jewelry, and I'm not sure I want to go back to that. Oh my God. Yeah, that is the truth. Okay? Let's speak truth to paparazzi's bad practices. She may not be throwing shade directly, but I sure as shit am.
Isabella, 1,000 pieces is definitely easy, and our CPA, or our advisors, financial advisor and CPA gave us great advice to just sell as much as we could at $3 a piece, and then everything we couldn't sell donated as a marketing expense at $2.75 per piece. Separate our hostess rewards because they weren't paid for; they were given to us, and that's what we did.
Let's go back and listen to that again.
Yeah, you guys, if you don't have a lot of followers, you have to build that social media.
You have to build your social media.
You already answered this?
Yeah. True meaning of being your own boss. Absolutely.
You already answered this?
Isabella, 1,000 pieces is definitely easy, and our CPA, or our advisors, financial advisor and CPA gave us great advice to just sell as much as we could at $3 a piece, and then everything we couldn't sell donated as a marketing expense at $2.75 per piece. Separate our hostess rewards because they weren't paid for; they were given to us, and that's what we did.
So separate the hostess rewards. Yeah. So if you have that many pieces, maybe you don't know that you still have a whole bunch of hostess rewards. They got mixed in. And Paparazzi is encouraging you to put those hostess rewards on your Paparazzi Premier website and sell them for full price. Paparazzi is telling you to focus on selling your hostess rewards. So paparazzi is even giving you bad advice, and if your tax accountant found out that you were selling something that you were given for free and didn't pay the sales tax on, you're on the hook for that. So even paparazzi is starting to give really shit business advice to their consultants.
Like, we're gonna keep it real. The first day I left.
That's deep.
Okay, so the first day I left, I'm gonna talk about 3 p.m. The first day I left, I freaked because I was like, oh my God, it's 3 p.m. Oh my God, and I couldn't log in. Second.
This is why I do my live streams around new releases time, is because I want you guys to find something else to do instead of going in and freaking out about the new releases. Instead, we go in and we look at the insanity of it. We look at the insanity of people thinking, oh my God, I gotta get these new releases. It's so important to my business. I've got to stop what I'm doing and buy this shitty plastic crap. And guess what? That is something that's really hard to break free from. And a lot of people, like Danielle is saying right now, a lot of people have a hard time with that because we were so conditioned, like Pavlov's dogs, to stop what we were doing and gear up and get ready for new releases. There's YouTube videos doing training on new releases, for crying out loud.
Today, I took a melatonin and put myself for a nap because I was so programmed at times and freaking out with the stress that I just had to create a new normal around times. Like, releases here for collections.
And that's my new
6
normal.
p.m. Central, 7 Central, so I'm not up at midnight. I'm not revolving my whole schedule around times anymore, which is nice for him. He's lived that for 5.5 years.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Everybody leave a comment down below if you're glad that you don't have to worry about that anymore.
I did have to do what I needed to do to survive, and it pissed a lot of people off. But you know what? At the end of the day, if you have to feed your family, and morally you're feeding someone else's family, they'll discount your jewelry. You will. Or you're going to freaking do it behind everyone's back to where they can't see what you're doing. You're not going to just sit on 17,000 pieces and say, okay, well, our family can't eat, but I'm not going to reduce this jewelry below $5, so we're just going to sit. You won't. No, all my YouTube videos that aren't company specific are still up on YouTube. Yep. So
Again,
anything that is
company
not like company
specific.
specific, they're still there. I did turn ads on. I wasn't allowed to ever have ads on them, so I did turn ads on.
Yeah, good.
So Sandra answered something. Oh, Sandra, I didn't have a lot of followers either when I joined because I wasn't working anymore with the old company. Since October, I'll tell you the atmosphere is so much better. Here, stress-free. I was only going live on Facebook. I was not going to do TikTok, but let's see. Right, hold on.
Michelle Thompson saying, I had it at $1 a piece. Wasn't much money, but it helped. Yes, you mitigated your losses there, Michelle, and I'm proud of you for that.
There are tons of customers on TikTok looking for VP, and you're doing so much better on TikTok. Yeah, Sandra's doing amazing. Sandra's doing really, really well. And she was another one. And one thing about Sandra, you guys, is she just kept showing up. She just kept showing up. You know, she had no one on there. She kept showing up. It was amazing.
And she built her following.
What was it? Yeah. He's like, that's going down a rabbit hole. So if you guys have questions, this has happened every time I've talked about it. There's many people that have questions confidentially that don't want to talk publicly about it. I get it. I'm very confidential. I understand. There wasn't a soul besides my husband and my assistant that knew that I was leaving because I could not afford for anyone to try to ruin it. So, you don't have 13,000 followers on TikTok. You only need 1,000. Oh, you have 13,000? Well, then you're going to be in good shape. Yeah. I'm telling you, it is just...
Let's read these comments. Okay, so Shanae Fulton Ware says, and that's how I found you. Did you put up videos for Bomb Party yet? Explain the commission things. Thanks for the info. I left now 2 months, and I'm in less stress and getting new pieces. That's all you really have to do, is show up as often as you can and build it. They will come. Build it, and they will come.
Yeah, it's just a piece. Sandra said, it's really all you have to do is just show up. Build it, and they'll come.
Sure.
That's the truth.
I hear that too.
Well, and I can tell you just our team culture and any of my team here will vouch. We do not do any negativity, any drama, any toxic, anything. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is the same. Whether you sell 1 day a week and want to make $100, whether you want to retire yourself, whether you have $36 in sales, whether you have $36,000 in sales, you're all treated the same. I don't just celebrate our runners here. So it's a community in a very, very positive environment. We don't allow negative
Toxic
and toxic
positivity.
anything. And if you are that way, you won't fit in. So just don't join this team. If you thrive on drama, you won't be comfortable here. Because we don't do that. We don't do hateful, hurt, backstabbing, catty.
We don't do
lots of
Taylor
support for
Kirby
families.
shit.
And then we'll do that all the way up, you guys. Our paparazzi team was the same way. So, all right, guys. Love you to pieces. Message me if you guys have any questions, which I'm sure you will. If you're doing research, you're going to have questions. And absolutely bring them. I'll answer you. If it's right for you, it's right for you. If it's not, it's not. I can tell you I did a lot of brain. So I did explain the packages right at the beginning, love. I'm getting ready to jump off, and I'll let you restart it so you can see the packages. And then if you want me to send you any graphics or anything, let me know. And I will be in touch with you that just joined my team like in 2 seconds. I feel like a jerk. All right. Love you to pieces, you guys. Have a blessed day, and just know that there is peace out there. There is peace.
So there is peace out there. Yeah, peace out. Word up to your mother. So with that being said, there are plenty of people who are interested in Bomb Party for all of the things that I've been saying for 4 years on this channel. They are curious about it, and they are sick and tired of the culture that paparazzi cultivates, that they're wanting to try something new. She's an excellent salesperson, and she's selling an opportunity, and she's speaking their language. Because a lot of us who left paparazzi jewelry and accessories all left for the same reason she's stating here. Paparazzi cultivated the culture of toxic environments. They thrive on the fear of missing out. They thrive on inventory loading. And they thrive on telling you that everything is trendy and everything is wonderful. And then if you don't follow their pulse and all the things that they, tell you to love, then guess what? You're cast out. You're canceled. You're suspended. Paparazzi is the mean girl clique of MLMs. That's where I'm going to leave this. All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for being here for a whole hour. Thank you for strapping in and listening to me talk and give my commentary. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks.